Good afternoon, this is Neil Spate at Thurrocknam News, reporting from South Ockendon, where some of you may have seen there's been a fairly major incident this afternoon when a major water main has burst. What you can see at the moment are a couple of firefighters at the end of some hoses where water is being pumped out of where we're about to go, which is Stifford Road and Crewick Avenue, where there have been some quite dramatic scenes which we'll hopefully get to see in a second. Hopefully, it sounds awful. This is people's being flooded out, but we'll have a wander up the road and we'll see what we can see. I've already spoken to a local councillor, Mike Fletcher, who's on the scene, and I understand that a number of residents have been evacuated, and basically I don't think anybody's in danger specifically, but obviously it's clearly a fairly unpleasant incident. The two pipes that you can see are where water has been pumped out from the top of the hill and down into the Mardyke, and literally that has just been switched on. So hopefully that will mean that whatever water we're about to see as we go around the corner at the top will recede, assuming we can get round the top. For those who are travelling about, you will know that Stifford Hill once again has been closed to traffic. The issue of water mains in this site is something of a, shall we say, a cause célèbre. There have been a number of incidents in the past where water mains have burst on this hill, and yet again one has gone. So we shall see what we shall see when we get to the top and wherever we're allowed to go to. You can see the number of fire engines here. There's 3 already. A number of police vehicles, 4 fire engines. We'll just walk over here where I think we're allowed to go. We don't want to impede on anybody trying to deal with this very difficult situation. As you can see, residents on Cullen Square are out having a look at what's gone on, and you can probably see this is fairly dramatic. The word was that the main itself, to quote, exploded. I'm not quite sure what that means, but certainly the repercussions are quite substantial. There's yet another fire engine on the scene which is helping pump the water away from this particular scenario. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sorry to trouble you. This is Thurrocknam News. We're reporting live from the scene. Do you mind telling us what exactly happened at the over there?
Well, it's probably, my neighbour was just out. My neighbour was out.
All right.
Better, but my neighbour was out here, and basically she heard a bang, and the water main was over there.
Yes, I can see
road
the. Yeah.
shot up, and from there the other side went, and it just started flowing all the way down, flooded down the bottom there, and then it just literally continued to do so, and then it started getting so high, it come in here, went down there, and then obviously it flew down round the back, so it's flooded a lot of people's houses round the back.
Really? Houses have actually been flooded?
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, the gentleman was just here actually. It's a shame he's just gone.
Yeah.
There's several houses down there that the firemen come in and actually literally lifted the woman. There was an old couple with a cat, and they've evacuated them out. But it's just literally that much water.
Good heavens.
Back garden, the whole
So it's fairly serious. And this is not the first time that we've had water main problems in this bit of.
That's happening all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
I know.
Quite a bit, and it was not so long back. One busted up there.
Yeah.
And it come down here, and then caused another one down the hill to bust as well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're safe. Anyway,
no
thank you.
problem, no.
Thank you. It's quite disturbing to hear that people have actually been in some degree of distress, which is not pleasant for anyone. Hopefully the pumps will now remove this water line. This doesn't seem to be too bad, but as you can see, fire crews are moving down with more pumps around the corner. The follow-up was obviously an escape for the watercourse. Clearly not a very pleasant scenario for the people here who presumably were fairly engulfed by water when the main first went. See here, this is quite an astonishing situation. We have a resident here who's clearly... Excuse me, madam, would you mind explaining, do you know what happened here?
There was it looked like a volcano kind of...
A volcano?
No, not a volcano, but an eruption.
Yeah.
From the water pipes have burst.
Yeah.
And it came up, and then it just, a big flood just came.
And your neighbours appear to have been quite badly hit by it.
Yeah.
But you're all safe?
You're all safe.
Yeah, good. Are the people here all safe?
Yeah. Well,
It's just wet.
This is, the houses have just been flooded.
Yeah, good. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Cheers. Well, fortunately there seem to be a lot of smiles, and you can see over there people are being upbeat about it, so we don't think anybody's been hurt by this. Clearly there's a bit of inconvenience. Well, not a bit of inconvenience, quite a considerable bit of inconvenience, but it is what it is the phrase that we often use when we're reporting stories. The pumps are being fired up by the fire brigade. So we'll have a wander back up to the main scene, and then we'll let everybody get on with it. We don't want to be intruding too much. People have got what they got to do. But the good thing is, spirits seem to be pretty good. I'll see if we can get a word with these people here who are bailing out. Seems like you've had a bit of a wet afternoon, sir. We're from Thurrock Nub News. We're broadcasting live. So, do you know exactly what happened? Do you presume you got very wet? No. Okay. It's not gone into your house. It's not in your house. No. Good. That's pleased to hear. Well done. Good. Bit of a dramatic afternoon.
Yeah.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? It's just gone into your... It came down here as well? Yeah. But everybody's okay?
Yeah.
Good. Well, just with the insurance then, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, thank you for talking to me. Take care. So as you can see, this is quite a dramatic afternoon here in South Ockendon. We have obviously asked all the relevant authorities what's going on. I'm sure Thurrock Council will move in to help as much as they possibly can. I know Councillor Mike Fletcher is on the scene somewhere. He's been speaking to local residents. Fortunately, it seems the damage is not too much, although again you can see this. The water is quite high at some points, but it's not quite the flood of '53, but nevertheless I'm sure it has made a big impact on a number of local people. Are you a local lady? Sorry, I'm from Thurrock Nub News, and we're broadcasting live. So yeah, to the world. The world is now watching South Ockendon. What actually happened? Did you experience?
So I missed the beginning of it, and I had it delivered to my address, and the driver just said, "Look at the road, look at the road." What on earth are you on about? Looked out, and there was water quite literally gushing down.
Yeah.
So a few of us got onto the water mains to the police requested sandbags as soon as possible, and it's all been like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kept things quite interesting.
Well, interesting is one word for it, but there you go. It looks like this gentleman here's in his car. He's getting a bit of stick from the local police, but there you go. But it's not the first time, of course, there've been water main problems in this area, is it?
We've had a few, particularly along South Street, a couple of those gone at around winter time. But this is the first one since living here for almost 6 years now that I've actually seen it here as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad everything seems okay. And you've got a smile on your face,
Yes,
which is great
I
to
have
see.
smile.
You do have to smile through adversity. So well done, and thank you very much for spending time talking to us.
No problem.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you. Okay, well, I think we've seen most of what there is to see. We will obviously be following up on this. We'll be checking on the reaction. But for the moment, this is Neil Spate at Thurrock News, logging out from South Ockendon on a rather dramatic afternoon. Thank you very much. And thank you to all the local residents who've spoken to us. We really appreciate it in these difficult times.